Hey guys, my name is Josh, and today we're going to be talking about how habits can stop your identity. So, have you ever had one of those moments where you try changing your habits, but then you find yourself, I don't even know what I just said there, where you try changing your habits, but then you find yourself falling back to old ways. And that is simply because of the direction in which we choose to change our habits. And a lot of the time, we tend to focus on what we want right now rather than who we are and who do we see ourselves becoming. In order to change this mindset, we need to understand that there are three layers to behavior change. And the three layers to behavior change are outcome, process, and identity. So your outcome layer now is more about what you get. So the result of doing something, for example, losing weight or publishing a book, most of your goals will be associated with this layer. And your process layer now is about what you do. So for example, you want to lose weight, so you decide to implement a gym. You decide to implement a habit of having a gym routine. So the action taken. So that'll be your process layer now. And your identity layer, this is about your belief, your self-image. Most of your assumptions will be associated with this layer. When you focus on what you want to achieve right now, you tend to build a outcome-based habit. But the goal is to build a more permanent change, and that is when you want to, build an identity-based habit. So identity-based habits is when you're more focused on your character and who do you wish to become. The goal is not to read a book, the goal is to become a reader. The goal is not to run a marathon, the goal is to become a runner. The goal is not to write a book, the goal is not to write a book, the goal is to become a writer, So true behavior change is identity change. Your behavior is a reflection of your identity. What you do is an indication of the type of person you believe you are, and your identity emerges out of your habits. Every action taken is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. And your habits now your habits are how you embody your identity. So let's say if you make your bed in the morning, if you make your bed every morning, then embody the identity of an organizer. So in conclusion to all this, you want to stop focusing on the now, and start focusing on making a more permanent changes to your habits by building an identity-based habits, knowing who you are and who do you wish to become. And, only then would you be able to make a more permanent change. And I'll give you a quick example real quick. So say we got person A, person B. So person A will be what name should we give person A? Ben. Person A is Ben, and person B is Jason. So Ben and Jason used to be smokers now, and the both quitting. So person A, Ben, now got passed on the cigarettes, and it says, "Oh, no, thank you, I'm trying to quit." Now person B, Jason, got passed on the cigarettes and said, "No, thank you, I don't smoke." So although yes, there's a similar meaning on what they both said, but there's a slight difference in the identity. So person A says, "No, thank you, I'm trying to quit," but his identity is still one of a smoker, but he's trying to quit, but he still is a smoker. So his identity is still linked to his past life, to his old habits. While now person B, Jason, when he got passed on a cigarette, says, "No, thank you, I don't smoke." So although that might be what he used to do back then, but now that ain't him no more. He says, "No, I don't want that. I don't do this no more. That ain't me." So he has changed his identity. He's no longer identified as a smoker. He has changed identity now. It's a non-smoker now. So, and that will be a more permanent change. While person A now, sometimes you might fall back into temptation, and then now you find yourself going back to old habits. So the goal is not to focus on the now or building an outcome-based habits. The goal is to build a more permanent change by building a identity-based habits. And yeah, so that's going to be all for today's video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I shall catch you guys on the next video.
I had to go and get it. Money and clothes.